Welcome all to yet another episode of CEC Nexus Chronicles Tales with a Twist. Today we have an inspiring alumni with us, Mr. Sujith Baliga from the Department of Mechanical Engineering Batch 2019. Sujith has amassed an impressive 5 years of experience in technical sales and project domain. Currently, he works as project manager at Adjustment Controllers, a renowned German company that manufactures master controllers for trains. From managing large-scale projects to being deeply involved with the railway industry, Sujith has gained invaluable experience in his field. He was also a very active leader and a multi-talented student who has contributed significantly both in academics and in extracurricular activities. During his time in the institution, he has been part of Canara cricket team and has also organized Canara Cricket League. Sujith has also anchored Akriti, our annual cultural fest, and he has had his final year project selected for KSCEST Karnataka government funding. Today, we get to dive into Sujith's journey, his role at Adjustment Controllers, and the invaluable lessons he's learned all along the way. Hello Sujith, welcome to the Nexus podcast. We are so excited to have you today and we are really thrilled and curious to know how your journey being a student leader now to a project manager is going on. Welcome once again.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It feels great to be back at CEC after a very long time.
Right,
Thank
2019.
After 2019. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Yes, lovely. So let's dig in and explore what you've been doing till now.
Yeah.
Right? So we know now you are at Adjustment Controllers working in the railway technology, right? And you've been from mech and currently you are pursuing a mech core role, isn't it? Now, how is it to be a student and then to transit into a multinational company? It's a German foreign company. And then there you are leading a tech role. How is that been? It's cross-cultural and there are different challenges. Fresher to a leader, how has it been?
It was a roller coaster journey, obviously. I have to accept it because it's purely a combination of my technical skills along with my communication skills, I have to say. So main challenges here is I have to educate the customers or my clients on what a product is, and because they only expect what they want, but they're not ready to listen what we offer or anything. So that's the biggest challenge here, that on how we present our product. And again, one more challenge here is I deal with a lot of other countries like Australia. I deal with German customers, everything.
Wow.
So there is a slight language barrier there also. Like Australia, we can manage English, but German, as everybody knows, they're not that good in English. So we have to use that German translator in Teams also. Like there are few challenges and few drawbacks there.
Wow, translator.
Yeah.
That's interesting. It must be exciting, isn't it?
It's exciting, it's little irritating also, but yeah, it's quite challenging and very exciting work to do.
Well, nice. So, if you were to do a show on your own life, right? What would you name that show, and who would be that one guest you would invite for the show?
The show, definitely, I would name that show as a God's Plan.
Okay.
Because starting my journey as a very small kid, so being in a car street, like an area which is very close to temple, and I started my education journey from Kendra only. That I always proudly say, because starting from my we tell it as nursery or Montessori till my engineering. So in my words, what I tell is, in my education from E till N, I have completed everything in Kendra.
Nice.
So I always proudly tell that. So for your question, I would name my show as God's Plan, and guests.
One special guest.
One special guest. I can't think of any name, but yeah, I would like to call anyone who has seen all the phase of their life, like who has changed their life from zero to wherever they are, or someone who has seen all the phases in their life. Maybe.
So let's make it a little easier for you.
Okay.
From school, who would be that one guest from your school life?
From my school life, see, I always appreciate my headmistress when I was in like my primary.
Very nice.
Her name was Patricia Roberts. So I still appreciate her and I still respect her, because for me to pass out in 2019, she was the only responsible person, because when I was in LKG, I was not pronouncing everything quite fluently, and even my parents were not understanding what I tell. So my parents took me to the principal, headmistress there, and they insisted her that let him again do LKG and learn everything, and then we'll move on. But she was the one, she told, no, that is not the way we do, because red mark initially in the first step of the child's education, only if there is a red mark, then he can't pursue further. That will always be like a red dot in his mind.
Correct.
So push him. We will assure you that once he's out of this school, he is a very good product. She assured my parents.
Wow.
So my parents still respect her, and yeah, but again, I call it as a God's plan, because accidentally when I visited my client in Bangalore, so I was just discussing about my education, and he asked where. I told Kendra in Bangalore, and he told my mother-in-law was a headmistress in Canara, and I asked who, and he was like, her name is Patricia Robos, and it was that moment where still I get goosebumps when I'm telling that.
Yes.
So that's why I told it is completely a God's plan.
Beautiful. That's a lovely memory to cherish. Now, being a key member in Canara cricket team, right? You have been very versatile. Being a key member in the team, you have been part of the entire process. Now, how being into sports has helped you become a leader in your career?
Yeah, see, I always tell that to other people also. What sports teachers is how to accept failure with a smile. So while you're playing cricket also, or while you're playing any sport, you're not playing knowing the result. You're playing for the best. You're playing to win. But yeah, always win will not be your side. So even if you lose, you will have to swallow that, and you should not show that sorrowness or anything in front of everybody.
Correct.
So that's what sports teaches us. Whatever failure in life is, we have to accept it and smile in front of others who hate us. We should not show them that we have failed. And one more thing about cricket is obviously teamwork. How you have to deal with your team. When one team player is down, how you have to cherish him, how you have to talk to him, how you have to motivate him to perform better. Yes. So those are some key points I have taken always from cricket to my real life.
Awesome. Now, if you could relive one of your roles in CC, you have had versatile roles, being it in cricket, being it in performing in projects, in excellent student, a lot of different roles, even anchoring. Now, if you want to go back and relive one day out of all of this, which one would you choose and why would that be?
It's a little tricky question, but yeah, I would like to take all the roles, but if I have to select one role, I would like to take the role of coordinator.
Oh.
So it was a very good experience being a coordinator here, because it gives a lot of exposure. I get chance to talk to like complete higher level till the junior levels. Like for example, I was a coordinator for Ayudh Puja. So at that time, I think president was MP Pai sir here. So I got a chance to talk from MP Pai sir till lab attendant of the mechanical workshop, like what decorations, everything. So I got a chance, and I got that exposure to talk to different level of people on how to respect them, how to communicate with them. So that particular concept, I am using it in my professional life also. Like based on the different hierarchy, we have to talk to them in different way.
Yes.
So I would love to do that Ayudh Puja coordinator role, or any particular coordinator role in SEs.
Ayudh Puja particularly special.
Yeah, because we were from mechanical, that was quite special for us.
Yes. Now, if you have anchored Akriti, we all know, during your days in the institution. Now, if you had to pick one co-anchor and relive those days on the stage, who would that be from your batch?
From my batch,
junior or senior?
Yeah. From my batch, I don't think I can pick anyone. But yeah, I can pick one girl. Her name was Srinidhi Pai. Okay. So I think she was my 1 or 2 year junior. She was a very good co-anchor, and we conducted anchoring for one Akriti together. And yeah, we had a very good chemistry there between us.
Yes, understanding and also. Yeah. Which branch and batch is she from, if you remember?
If I'm not wrong, I think she was from computer science.
Okay.
And I think she was 2022 pass out. If I'm not sure about it, because she was 1 or 2 years junior to me.
Junior to you, isn't it? Now, some few funny quick questions we have for you. If you are organizer for CCL and had a significant role in anchoring as well at Akriti, what was the most funny behind the scene you remember during these episodes?
See, behind the scenes, if I come to Akriti, I would like to tell I was I used to host many events, everything, but I used to host it in I used to host it single. I don't like talking to someone and hosting it in a proper practice everything. I'm not that kind of a guy.
Spontaneous.
I just take over the mic and I start talking everything. But yeah, Akriti, I mentioned that Srinidhi's name because she was my partner for anchoring, and at that time that was the time where I was a bit nervous. I told her directly, I can't do this practice and stuff. I can't do conversations here. I am that type of a guy who just pick up the mic and talk. But that time she was the one. She used to tell me, and she was like, "No, I will teach you." And that was the backstage, and like lot of funny conversations happened there. Like she was telling me, and I was lost in my mind. She was like, "Hi, good morning." Like when we were practicing, and I was lost. I was like, "What to reply next? How to tell?" And she was like, "Tell, you have to tell." So that was one of the funniest. Yeah.
Yes,
She was prompting
right.
me.
She's prompting you. Now, the next question would be, if you have to give advice to your younger self when you were at CEC, what would that be? And any funny, insightful mistake that you've made that has actually taken you a great lesson moving forward?
To my younger self, yeah, I would like to give a lesson that be serious in engineering college. uh, Definitely, because see, I don't know what happened. I mean, first, second year was there, and second year when we entered the branch, it was like, oh, Royal Mech, and something happened, and we were like not that serious about it for second, third year, and that thought came to my mind when I was fourth year that okay, I had to be a bit serious in second and third year. So that thing I always advise my juniors also, like when it is exam you study, when it is other thing you can enjoy. That is what.
Will be consistent.
Yeah, be consistent.
Nice, nice. Now, being project manager, your role requires you to focus a lot on responsibilities and take up big decisions and all. How do you balance the pressure, and do you take out time to pursue your hobbies that you have?
Yes. See, what I learned from MNC, like as I told, I'm working in MNC, and what I learned from their culture is work and other thing is other thing. So what I maintain it is I go to office around 8:30, 8:45. And at any cost, whether my work is pending or it is completed or not, I leave office maximum by 5:30, 5:45.
Really?
Yeah, just 9 hours of work. After that, I pursue my hobbies. Like if I'm in Bangalore, I play cricket in the evening. If I'm in Bangalore, I go to gym. So I give some time to my family. Like my parents stay in Bangalore, I'll be in Bangalore. I'll call them, I'll talk to them, I'll meet up my friends, just chit chat in WhatsApp, everything. So that is that culture, foreign culture. They have taught me. Like my managers are in German, so they are like, you work for 9 hours. After that, you have to spend time with your family and give time to your loved one. So that is what I am taking forward, and I tell my some juniors who are with me, my friends, everything. So don't give 100% of your work when you're in that 9 to 9.5 hours duration. After that, give time for your hobbies, for your loved ones also.
Very nice, very nice. I think this is something everybody should know. These days, people's success and journeys are calculated by the number of hours. They love to show they are busy, they love to show they are under pressure, they love to show they are working day and night, but it's not necessarily
It's not necessary. That's what I tell.
Yes, the company can replace you, but you cannot replace your own
Exactly.
life, right? So live and create memories for
Yes.
yourself. That's a very important thought. I really loved it. Now, what we do is when some alumni is coming back to us, we roll out Google form to our students and ask what is the question they want to ask their alumni to know more.
Yeah.
Some insights. So, few questions for you from the student side. So, somebody is wanting to know, since you work in the railway industry, can you tell us about one interesting project or challenge that you worked at Guessman Controllers that truly stands out for you?
Yeah, I can tell about Bangalore Metro. So phase 4 they're about to launch. So when I joined Guessman, like already three phases were done of Bangalore Metro, and we being in a Bangalore, there was no our product in Bangalore Metro. Our competitor's product was there. So I took it as a challenge, and I discussed with my colleagues. Being in Bangalore, we have to be in Bangalore Metro, so that at least, like, I was just making fun of them. We can tell when you're going with family, like this metro has our product, so we have to tell that. So that was a conversation, and yeah, all the inquiries came out, everything rolled out, and I could convince my management that we have to go with very bare minimum margin and we have to win that order at any cost. So there my convincing skills came, and yeah, management agreed, and luckily we won that order.
Wow.
And
nice.
so that will be always in my like tagline of Guessman. They still call me, like whenever we are discussing now, they'll be like, they tell me like, Banda Bangalore Metro Uduga. Like that is a tagline in the office I have now.
That's nice,
Yeah.
right? You made a big milestone
Yes,
possible.
yes.
That's lovely. The second question they have for you is, what's one skill you found difficult to master at first, but now consider essential to your work, whether it's in sales, project management, or even in handling client negotiations? That one skill.
One. I always tell it as time management, which is a very important in professional life. In engineering, yeah, I agree. I was that student who was always late for first hour. So few friendly lecturers would consider that as attendance, but few wouldn't give that. But still, just jokes apart, but time management is a very important aspect in professional life. So that was the thing where I was very poor in engineering. Initially, I started practicing it, keeping a fixed time schedule so that I'll stick to it. And now I have quite managed it well.
Very nice. So time management people, learn to manage your time as well. Otherwise, because please remember, time is also money, not money is just money. Time is money. So manage your time well. The third question they have for you is, having worked in both technical sales and project management, what advice would you give to young professionals on balancing technical skills with leadership in tech roles?
See, what advice I always give my young colleagues, like still they talk to me, I mean, wherever we meet in family functions, everything, they are like, oh, mechanical, there is sales roles also, there are project roles if we do mechanical also, because people are not aware. People think that if they are mechanical, they have to just enter shop floor, do lathe, everything, but a lot of people are not aware of it. So what I always tell them is, initially within your second year or third year of engineering, we have to know what our strength is. Like, few people's strength will be design, few people will be like, they'll be very good in lathe, everything. And I always knew that my strength was communication. So I started exploring the options where I can put in my strength along with my technical skills.
Correct.
So I got to know that, okay, there is mechanical sales options, there is mechanical projects. So immediately after my engineering, I joined a US company called Swagelock, where I worked for 4 years, and it was into technical sales, where again I have to educate people on the products, everything. And after that, I joined Guessman as a project manager now. So that is also a mix of my technical skills along with my strength, that is communication. So always to my youngsters, I tell that only, like, first figure out what your strength is, and according to that, you have to select your job. Because job is not something like your engineering or college where you do it for 4 years and leave it. That is going to define your future, and that is going to take you forward.
Yes.
So if you choose a job that is as per your strength, you'll enjoy your life, or else you'll suffer till that ends. That's what I always give the advice to my youngsters.
Very nice. So just want to know, the fourth questions the children have for you is, everybody knows how the final year projects are done. What were the challenges you faced on choosing what your final year project had to be?
There are a lot of challenges on what to choose and how to choose. And luckily, we got a very good guide, that was Rohit Acharya sir. And then we happened to get few good lucky seniors for us also. So they told us they have done a project which was like partially complete. That was cotton ginning machine, where you separate cotton seeds from cotton, which was manually done. We did a machine for that.
Nice.
So base work was done by our seniors, but that was not completed. So we thought we'll take up that project and we'll complete it and we'll make it a good success. And yeah, hopefully, luckily, we completed it, and we also got that government funding for that project.
Yes.
So
how was the experience?
It was very good. Like we had to submit all the documents, everything, and actually we were not that much interested. As I told, Rohit Acharya sir was like, this is one of a kind project. You post it, we'll get. And we're like, sir, we won't get it. And that is one thing I like about faculty also. They pushed me. They're like, put, and we uploaded in that portal, everything, and we were shocked. We got SMS that it's sanctioned, and I think somewhere around 20 or 22,000 funding came from government.
Awesome.
And then we got a chance to take our projects to Mudbi, some MIT college. There we displayed it. All the education minister were part of that. They came to us, they explained, and it was the next level experience for us in engineering.
As a student, it was something.
Yes, it was a very good experience, and like we were not expecting it. And in fact, when we are having lunch there, we are discussing like, is it a dream or what is it happening? Education minister is right in front of us. He's asking about our project, and we are describing him, we are explaining him how it happens, everything.
Yes, it feels like a dream.
Yeah,
it
was
reality. The next question they have for you is, being part of the cricket team, Now being an alumni, how do you feel on coming back and playing cricket or being part of, again, organizing that CCL? How was the experience when you were in the institution, and how would you want to come back and contribute now if given a chance?
Definitely, I would be very happy to come back and play. It was. I think we have organized it for 2 years. Yeah, when we were in second year, the CCL started. So our friends, again, we were very close to all of us seniors. There was no gap that okay, they are final years and we are second years. We used to commute together in their cars, everything. So when they were fourth year, they asked, we discussed, and they were the main organizers. We were the helpers for them. So along with that, it was a starting basic kind of CCL. And next year, me and my friends, we took an initiative. We told we will do it. So we got all the support from the college. It was a very good challenging phase at the beginning because to get the permission, and we decided it to be daily evening we used to play cricket at that time.
All branches
We used to conduct that auction, and all faculty used to support. Every team had some 2 or 3 faculties. In fact, there were ladies faculty also.
Wow.
It was a very good. It was like basically it was like IPL. Around 1 month continuous daily evening. College used to leave at 4:30 if I'm not wrong. So 5 o'clock CCL used to start till 6:37. We used to do 2 matches daily. We took management approval and we arranged 2 extra buses, college buses from here, which will leave at 7 o'clock. So it was like IPL season for us, one complete month.
Yeah. Faculties would participate with you?
Yes. And yeah.
Or they would only purchase
you initially they were hesitant that they're not participating. But we, with some of the faculty coordinator, we made a rule that every playing 11 should have 2 faculties in that. Only 9 students and 2 faculty should have, only then they can play that team.
Oh,
so
awesome.
Initially we forcibly made them play. And after 2-3 matches, they were like, oh, from next year you do 3 faculties, 4 faculties, everybody want to play. So after that, there are more faculties who are playing.
Superb. Yeah. How many teams were then when you were playing?
I think that time it was 12 teams.
Nice.
12 teams, and we distributed like 3 or 4 per branches, like 2 or 3 from CS, 3 from mechanical, 3 from EC. It was like that.
Very nice. So you have beautiful memories
of
the cricket season.
So mainly it was NSK sir who was supporting us for that. He loves cricket a lot. So he was always like, whatever happens, we was like, sir, this happened. He was like, let's do it. I'll talk to them, all that. That was the support.
You've had a very supporting...
very supporting faculty also.
That's lovely to know. Now the big question. You've been, I would rather say, born in Kendra and brought up in Kendra because you're Montessori to your major graduation that you pursued is engineering has happened in Kendra. What would you say have been that one milestone event that has contributed to the person you are today? One event, one incident, one role, one step, one anything. One moment that changed.
Moment as I already told that Patricia Robert ma'am who pushed me that LKG, like she was like, will not retain him. That was one thing which like made me the person I am, or else that 1 year experience would be less and I would pass out in 2020, and that was a COVID batch also. So you know what happened after that,
So you consider yourself really blessed.
Really blessed that Patricia Robert ma'am just pushed me, or else 2020 batch pass out and COVID hit, and we don't know what would have happened. I don't know. I would be project manager now, or because of that.
Yes.
It was a pandemic. Yeah.
Yes. That's why you named it God's plan.
Yeah, that's a God's plan.
Any other incident? Any other moment?
More than incident or moment, what I always highlight about Canara Institute is the common thing what I noticed everywhere, like starting from primary, high school, PU and engineering, the common thing what I noticed is the faculties. I mean, the faculties are different, but the love they show towards their students or the way they motivate the students, it's like if you tell that, okay, I'm not interested, they will know that we have that strength. The faculties know that is our strength and they drive us to do that. Even if you're not interested, like we're not interested, and they're like, you have to do, you can do it. And the way the friendly they communicate to us, that will give some extra love towards the school and also the faculties.
Yes.
So even now when I was just commuting and I told my home, even my friends, I didn't mention them like I'm going to Canara Engineering College or something. I was like, I have to go to my college. Are you coming? I just texted all my friends yesterday. I'm going to my college. You want to join? You want to join?
That's lovely to know. Now, before we conclude, we have one interesting game for you.
Okay.
We have set of placards here for you. Okay. You're not supposed to see them.
Okay.
You're supposed to hold them on your forehead. And I will describe or act that word for you.
Okay.
And you are to guess it.
Okay.
Okay,
Got it.
let's see. Just 4 words, not complicated. You hold them, you cannot see them.
You want me to show this to camera?
Yeah, please, please. You
okay.
can show the placard, hold it on your
Okay.
forehead, and I'll guess it for you.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? Okay. This is something big that happens every year in the institution, and it gives a platform for students for showcase.
Akriti?
Yes.
I can keep this here. no?
Yes, yes, yes. This is what you during your conversations said is something that is your strength and you enjoy doing it alone than with somebody else together with you.
Hosting?
Yes,
Anchoring?
yes.
Yeah.
Correct. This one, something that you said that you have, organized with your seniors and juniors.
CCL?
Yes, and you took up a role in it.
Ayudh Puja? Cricket?
The lead role.
CCL?
In
Or
CCL.
organizing CCL?
Yeah, organizing CCL in the team. In
Captain?
CCL. Yes,
Okay.
yes. Team captain, yes. Okay. Now, this is what you have mentioned, I think 3-4 times during the entire podcast conversation with respect to your department, how it is addressed all across the world, the globe, everywhere. Your department, how it's called.
Royal Mech.
Yes. That was lovely, that was lovely.
So I guessed all 4 right.
You guessed it all right. So it was lovely having you today with us, and we pray you more success and accomplishment in your journey in the core roles. We will have you again.
Thank you.
And hope you enjoyed it with us.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for having me in CEC again. It was a very good last 30 to 40 minutes,
Yeah.
I enjoyed it a lot.
Yes.
I have never thought that I'll come back to CEC again to do such a conversation or podcast. Thank you so much for having me here.
Thank you so much. Viewers and audience, now yet another episode with an exciting, interesting alumni of ours who was an all-rounder and an accomplisher in the task he's always picked up. For more such inspiring stories and enlightening views and insights in the industry, please keep updated. Please log into our social media platform and keep checking our links. Thank you so much. See ya. Ciao.